recording. Okay, so this is the first one, guys, 9.79. So they said they wanted to one decimal place, so we need to look at the second place, right? The 1 plus 1, which is the second place. The second place, decimal place, guys, 1, 2 is a 9. So since it's a 9 and 9 is greater than or equal to 5, guys, then we'll add a 1 to the number in front of it. So this should be 9.8. Making sense, guys? So this is definitely 9.8 for my answer. You understand? No, Camille? You understanding now, Camille? So you're understanding that decimal places are just the numbers after the point. Cool. So decimal places, when it says DP, it's different from significant figures, which is SF. It's very different. And the difference is, guys, that decimal places are after the point. You only count these after the point, while significant figures, you start from the beginning. Make sense?
Okay. Yes, sir.
So that's the difference between them. That's the main difference between them. The decimal places are for only after the point, while for significant figures, it's every number that you count, including the ones after the point. Every number is significant for significant figures, while for decimal places, it's just the decimal places you're looking at. Make sense? Cool. So let's look at number 2 now. Let's look at number 2 together, guys. So number 2 now, it says 9.1678. Right, so 9.16782, and they want it to 2 decimal places, guys. So we need to look at the
Yes, sir, we use the 2 last numbers there at the back, or we go with the 2 front ones. Because if it's after.
You're talking about the significant figures over here? Sorry, somebody was talking. Go ahead. Continue to speak, please. Carmen, is you talking?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead now. Sorry.
The decimal place is after the decimal point, right?
Yes, decimal places are after the decimal point, for sure. So this is the decimal point, guys. This point here, you see, is a decimal point. Cool. And guys, every number has a decimal point, by the way, guys. All right. So even the number 978, there's a decimal point for this number. It's right here. It's right here. After the decimal point is just zeros, but the decimal point is still there. Make sense? So for the number 978, there's a decimal point right here after that 8. Cool. There definitely is. And I'm pretty sure you guys have done dollars and cents before. If you did dollars and cents, 978 and 0 cents. Make sense? Is it making sense to you now? So there's always a decimal place there, guys. And decimal places is for after the point. Decimal places are for the numbers after the point. Cool. That's what it's for. So let's do this one now, guys. Let's do number 2. I'm just going through them slowly to make sure we all understand. So they wanted to 2 decimal places, guys. That's what that means. 2 DP, 2 decimal places. So we need to look at the 2 plus 1, which is the third place. And the third place is a 7. And 7 is greater than or equal to 5, right? So since 7 is greater than or equal to 5, guys, then we need to add a 1 to the number in front of it, right? So this is 9.17. Cool. Make sense? So that should be the answer, 9.17. Pretty easy, not too bad. Camille, it making more sense to you? Carmen, it making more sense to you as well?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, good. Good job, guys, good job. And then the last one now, it's 97.3845. And it says they want it to 3 decimal places. So we need to look at 3 plus 1, which is the 4th place. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 4th decimal place. And it's a 5. 5 is equal to 5. So because 5 is equal to 5, guys, we'll add a 1 to the number in front of it. So the answer is 97.385. Cool. So that should be the answer over here, guys. 97.385. Cool. Make sense, everybody? I think it should make sense. It should make a lot of sense, guys. And yes, so the last one now, let's do the last one over here, the ones over here, the significant
Sir.
figures. Go ahead, go ahead.
I just realized that you mix it up now with decimal and significant.
You mix them up?
I just realized that you mix up the maths now. It's not significant figure alone. It's decimal place and significant figure.
Yes,
Just
it's both.
realized
It's
that.
both. We did decimal places last class, but today we did significant figures. So adding, that's how math is, guys. It's like a pyramid, you know? You have to put the bricks at the bottom of the pyramid first, right? That's exactly how this subject is, guys. It's like that. So you just lay brick by brick. You know that song, brick on brick, you know? Sorry, maybe that's not a good example, but that's how you do it, guys. You really have to lay brick by brick. You can't just start at the top. You know, you can't start at the top of the mountain, guys. You have to start from where you are. So if you start down here, last class we did decimal places. So this class we're doing significant figures, and we want to do standard form as well. So it's 3 topics we're doing today. 3 we're doing: decimal places, significant figures, and standard form. Those are the 3 things we want to learn for today. Cool, guys? So yes, so this is the answer over here. So let's do significant figures now, the ones on the right, which are different. They are different from decimal places. They're similar, but they're not the same. So let's look at this one now. The first one says 2 significant figures, guys. So we need to look at the 2 plus 1, which is the third place. And the third place, guys, here is 7. And is 7 greater than or equal to 5? Yes, 7 is greater than 5. So because of that, the answer for number 1 should be, sorry, let me just rub these out. Let me give myself more space over here. The answer for number 1, guys, is 107,919 should be 110,000. Cool? Because you should add a 1 to the number in front of it. So 107,919. They ask us to put it to 2 significant figures. We look at the third, which is a 7. Add a 1 to the number in front of it because it's a 7. So we should get 110,000. Cool? Making sense, guys? Go ahead. Go ahead, guys. You ready? All right. So is it making sense to everybody? Anybody have any questions? Any questions at all? Remember, guys, you can, hey, this is the class, guys, where you can just say, oh, sir, I don't get it. You know, say, sir, now I get it, you know. Explain it to me. I'm the type of guy to explain. That's why I'm here, guys. I'm here to help you guys, right? So anything you don't understand, just explain. Just ask me to explain it to you. Cool, and I'll be definitely here to explain. So let's do number 2 now. Let's do number 2, which is 97,864.11. And they ask us the 3 significant figures. So we need to look at the 3 plus 1 place, which is the 4th place. And the 4th place, guys, 1, 2, 3, 4 is a 6. 6 is also greater than or equal to 5, guys. So we need to add a 1 to the number in front of it. So the answer we're actually going to end up with, guys, is 97,900. Well, yeah, 97,900. Cool. So you add a 1 to the 8. These 2 places become zeros, and then you dash with the other 2. Yeah, you dash with the decimal places. All right. So Camille, it making more sense to you now?
Yes, sir.
Carmen, it making more sense to you now? Don't worry, guys. We're gonna take a break. We'll always take a 10-minute break after an hour. Remember, your brain can only manage how much your butt can, right? You've been sitting for a while. You've been working. You need to take a break. You can't just continuously work forever, right? Always good to take a break, guys. Then the next one now, guys, last one here, it says 978 to 2 significant figures, right? So if it's 2, guys, we need to look at the 2 plus 1. So we need to look at the 3rd place. 1, 2, 3. The 3rd place is at 8. 8 is greater than or equal to 5, guys. 8 is definitely greater than 5. So we need to add a 1 to the number in front of it. So the answer here is 980. Cool. Make sense, Camille?
sir.
Carmen, it makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Kathy Lee, making sense, right?
Sir.
Yes, I love it. Deidrika, making sense to you?
Yes, sir.
This is good. This is very good, guys. Very good. Why is it very good? As I said, guys, if it making sense to you, then when you get it on the exam, you're not gonna have any problems, right? And that's what we want. We want you to be able to multiply this, get the answer exactly, put it into two significant figures, and standard form is what we're doing next. So after the break, guys, we're going to the standard form. That's the last thing. And then after we do that, we should be good with these questions. We should be good with these exam questions. Cool. And that's what we want, guys. We're preparing ourselves to do well. We can do it. There's nothing we can't do. As I said, there's really nothing we can't do, right? So guys, I like to play music in the break. Yes, I like to play music. So guys, let me check out this playlist. Yeah, we can play this. We can play this. Okay. So guys, let me share my sound. Guys, we'll have to take a break. If it's one thing I teach you guys, you need to know how to break and relax. It's something you need to know how to do. But as we say, guys, nothing is impossible. Absolutely nothing. Can do all things through Christ, don't. We just take a break and then come back in 10 minutes. Cool. So we'll come back in 10 minutes. All right, guys, and then finish up the next topic. Cool.
Yes, sir.
Leave my side and put my trust in thee. I shall and I will. I can and I will. I shall and I will. German. Impossible, that ain't nothing to me. Can be anything you want, you will go for your dreams. Every get a youth, bring a horse to the cream. Get a girl, remember say you're born as a queen. Impossible, that ain't nothing to me. And every time you lock the door, judge I cut me a key. Let go get a use, cause I hope we are pray. Impossible, that ain't nothing to me. That ain't nothing to me. So much get a youth, give up hope, go live pan coke. Fed up and go kill themselves and swing pan rope. All when me did a sleep on floor, no feel unsure. Know me blessing real and sure, clean and pure. Heart, judge I woulda never make me feel. Are you a guide the ship, judge I take the seal. Left poverty like how Jonah left the wheel. So me must be feared. Impossible, that ain't nothing to me. Can be anything you want, you will go for your dreams. Every get a youth, bring a horse to the cream. Get a girl, remember say you're born as a queen. Impossible, that ain't nothing to me. And every time you knock the door, judge I cut me a key. Let go get a use, cause I hope we are pray. Impossible, that ain't nothing to me. That ain't nothing to me. Get a youth, them make them style, my brother. Go and get the cheddar and climb up the ladder.
That's right.
Get a girl, no worry, cause you know you a star. Go walk in at the bar till you find something better. Forget the boss, them to go fi with them never. Look for my shoes, all they get a fit the leather. 100 strong anyway you see the Jenna. All of me girl them pretty like a Cinderella. Impossible, that ain't nothing to me. Can be anything you want, you will go for your dreams. Every get a youth, bring a horse to the cream. Get a girl, remember say you're born as a queen. Impossible, that ain't nothing to me. And every time you lock the door, judge I cut me a key. Let go get a use, cause I hope we are pray. Impossible, that ain't nothing to me. That ain't nothing to me. If you're not no confidence in yourself, then you're twice defeated in the race of life. More you listen keenly to those words, cause them a forward from a man with wise. Me a talk about Marcus Garvey, real vocal leader. That's why me no listen when the germs them a talk on social media. Believing in myself, impossible, no nothing to me. That ain't nothing to me. That ain't nothing to me. That ain't nothing to me. Can't tell national about impossible. You better bring that to Kim Possible.
Yeah, man, the music. Strike force, 14.
I can do all things through Jah who strengthens me. Oh Lord, don't leave my side. I put my trust in thee. I shall and I will. I can and I will. I shall and I will. German. Impossible, that ain't nothing to me. Can be anything you want, you will go for your dreams. Every get a youth, bring a horse to the cream. Get a girl, remember say you're born as a queen. Impossible, that ain't nothing to me. And every time you lock the door, judge I cut me a key. Let go get a use, cause I hope we are pray. Impossible, that ain't nothing to me. That ain't nothing to me.
look on the yo. Man, to look at you, see no man, you.
Serious man, no man, and I ain't that. If you don't see that, I know man. No man, I know man.
Nothing fool boy, yeah.
I real time man. Burn that enough. Burn that enough. I don't want to see that man. Where go that? Cook and pen go them. Go on man.
Things in my car. It's so hard to say, will it straight dog? Oh, sir. See me and see me. Keep your ear. Keep your ear. Let me my chop out you not even food more. You give me. Keep your beer. Keep your beer. You notice me no hail you. No time. Me nah look for your help me. You notice me no hail. Sorry for your Jesus, hear the way them nail you. When me I go through my face, hungry, never beg nobody, me just go out me ways. Never worry, God got me praise. Hypocrite talk, me just lock off me ears. Them few try to spoil up, high up, them come on and a smile up. High them a sprinkle for try take a mile up. Heights up, wise up, highs up. No matter who a discriminate, who a criticize us. Them know want me act like the sun where you pelt. Two face, you hear the one here, your heart a go melt. Jack boy beat you with a belt. Why sit down and a grudge people for them on a things that no good for your health. See me and see me. Keep your ear. Keep your ear. And if my drop out you not even food more you give me. Keep your beer. Keep your beer. You notice me no hail you. No time. Me nah look for your help. You notice me no hail you. Sorry for your Jesus, hear the way them nail you. Nothing you not fi do, none at all. For them people I hate you. Just make all the things where you get them, and that make them rate you. Nasty nigga. How we got the bag for the beggar. Long time. The pussy them friendship no real, lock them off like my radio. You know for stay so. How some people pick the stay so. The one time me no give them me a pussy yet still them never ask me how my day go. Me a tell you.
All right, guys, ready? Let's get back into it. Cool. So, okay, so let me just check with everybody. Camille, Deidrika, Kathleen, Carmen,
Sir.
what's up? Everything okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, so back from the break, guys. Sorry?
Thanks for the songs, sir. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Carmen.
You're welcome, Carmen. I mean, I like the songs. They're good songs to me still. These are songs I like. The songs I like, I play still. I kind of like those songs. They're good songs. You know, you have to, as I said, guys, you have to find ways to motivate yourself. You really have to.
Oh, yes, sir.
Especially in a time like this.
Yeah.
Guys, you have to come strong in a time like this, you know?
It's true.
And it's easy to get weak. It's two extremes in this time. Either you're really fearful and don't do anything about it, or you just get up and man up and decide to do what you need to do. Or woman up.
The fittest of the fittest time, sir.
Yes, yes. Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's a way to say it too, because that's biology for sure. But at the end of the day, guys, we'll just have to find ways to encourage each other. You understand what I mean, guys? Nothing can beat love and encouragement, you know, guys. Nothing can beat somebody who have them head screw on, right? And know what their purpose is, you know? So, guys, all of us have a purpose for doing this subject, right? Want to go on to nursing or want to go on to university or whatever we may need with this subject. And I definitely talk to you guys individually. Also, guys, I don't think I'm going to have just online class anymore. I think what I went through recently kind of really opened up my eyes. I would like you guys to see who I am as an individual, as a person. I'm currently looking for a location to have classes. I probably have them once per month, maybe just once per month because of the whole Corona situation.
That would
or
be
twice per month, right? Or twice per month. Because I really want you guys to see who I am. I'm thinking about doing it at Campion, you know, especially because I used to go to Campion. And I just like Campion's environment. I really love Campion, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I really loved my time at Campion. I won the school spirit award at Campion. I really loved school when I was at Campion. I really, really loved being a Campionite. So I'm thinking maybe to have classes there, but I'm also thinking of St. Hugh's, because St. Hugh's is actually very close to Halfway Tree. So it's like a central location where everybody can go. So I'm thinking of where to have classes, where to meet up with you guys. I really like the idea of using Campion, but we'll see. I'm definitely looking for a location right now, but I need to see my students. I need to see them physically. I can't do this online thing alone anymore. I'm going to have to see my students, and I think it will help you guys. I think it will help you guys a lot. And maybe when I see you guys once a month, I can ask for a guest speaker to come, somebody who I know who is a professional, who can speak to you guys and motivate you guys, encourage you guys. You know what I mean? So let's continue though, guys. Let's continue with what we're doing. And I want to talk about the two stuff again. We're gonna go over it one more time. So the first one is decimal places, right? Decimal places.
Sir,
Yeah, go ahead.
they rent out rooms at Kingsway High School. Kingsway High School too.
Kingsway High. I mean, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. You guys can give me a recommendation if you want to. I'm not sure, but I'll definitely speak to you guys after class about it, because maybe everybody might want a central location. So we'll definitely talk about it, guys. But we're going back to the topics, two topics, decimal places and significant figures. But we're just talking about the first one, the one we did last week. Just as a reminder, guys, if I have 9.7, what's Usain Bolt record, guys? 9.58, don't it? 9.58, right? So this is a good example. If I have 9.58, Usain Bolt record, right? And suppose I want to round Usain Bolt's record, 9.58, up to 1 decimal place, right? So this is a very good example, guys. I think it's such a good example. And I want to round Usain Bolt's record up to 1 decimal place instead of 2, right? What do? I look at the 1 plus 1 place, which is the second place, which is the 8. Is 8 greater than or equal to 5? Yes, 8 is one of the bigger numbers. So because it is, we'll add a 1 to the number in front of it. So if we were to round it down to 1 decimal place, guys, Usain Bolt's record would be 9.6, right? Make sense?
Yes, sir.
I think this is a very good example. Let me do one more. Let me do another one. Cool. What's Usain Bolt 200 record? I think is 19.19. Yeah, it is 19.19. This is Usain Bolt's 200 meter record, right? And suppose we wanted to put this to 1 decimal place again. Same situation. 1 decimal place, would have to look at the 1 plus 1 place, which is the second place. The 9, and is 9 greater than or equal to 5, guys? Yes. So the answer would be 19.2. Cool. So I think these are some good examples. Let me do one more. Let me do one more, guys, just as a reminder. Suppose I have 45.689, right? And I want to put this to 2 decimal places, right? 2 decimal places, 2 DP. Then I'll look at the 2 plus 1 place, which is the third place. 9 is greater than 5, guys. So I'd add a 1 to the number in front of it. My answer would be 45.69, right? This would be my answer. Make sense, guys? So everybody should be understanding this now. Right, Carmen?
Yes, sir.
Camille, making sense? Kathy Lee, making
Yes,
sense to you?
sir. Yes.
Good, good, Camille. Kathy Lee, making sense here as well?
Yes, sir.
Deidrika, making sense?
Yes, sir.
Danisha, making sense here? Don't look like Danisha is here. No. Cool. So good. We're good, guys. Yes. So it's just 4 of us right now. I'm not seeing the other students. So let's wait until they come back next class, right? So we'll finish with decimal places, and we should get decimal places. No, we should be okay with it. Cool. Should definitely be okay with it now, guys. And now we want to do significant figures, right? We want to talk about significant figures again. Yeah, significant figures. So significant figures, guys, suppose we have 97,981.22, and they want this to 3 significant figures, SF, right? 97,981.22, and I want this to 3 significant figures, guys. Same situation, we look at the 3 plus 1. No, we need to use all the numbers instead of the numbers after the decimal place, right? So we're looking at the 4th place, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And this 8 clearly is greater than or equal to 5. So we're gonna add 1 to the number in front of it, and the answer should be 97,000. Well, if you add 1, it's gonna end up with 98,000. It's one of those strange questions. 98,000 is the answer. Cool. Make sense, guys? Making sense?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
All right, you need another one? Let me do another one. Let me do another one, guys. 3, we're gonna do 3 of them. So the next one, 9781. Suppose I want this to 2 significant figures. No, sorry, 3. So suppose I want this to 3 significant figures. Same situation, guys. We look at the 3 plus 1. So we need to look at the 4th place.
9,780.
Yes, and the 1, guys, is not, it's not greater than or equal to 5. So because we have to add a 0 to the number in front of it, because it's a 1, guys. It's not a number like 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. It's 1. So it's not greater than or equal to 5. So we'll add a 0 and you end up with 9780. This should be your answer. Cool. Make sense, Camille?
Sir,
Go ahead.
when it is not greater than or whatever, you add a 0 because it's 1. If it was like 5, 4, you would
If it
add
was
a 1.
If it was
instead of
5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, then you add a
Yes.
1.
Add a 1.
But if
The
it's
three
4,
is 1.
3, 2, 1, or 0, then you add a 0.
Okay.
Make sense? That's why I
Yes.
put this little table here. All right, guys. That's why I have that little table there, because it will help. The little table here will definitely help. Cool. It will definitely help. All right. So, okay. And let's just do one more. Remember, we're doing 3 of them, guys. We want to do as much practice as we can. So let's do one more. Let me do another short one as an example. So suppose we have 9, 7, 1, 2, 3. 97,123. And I want this to 3 decimal places. Well, 3 significant figures, sorry. 3 significant figures. Same thing, we need to look at the 3 plus 1 place. So we need to look at the 4th place. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4th place is at 2, guys, and 2 is less than, 2 is definitely not greater than or equal to 5. 2 is less than 5, so we'll add a 0 to the number in front of it. So the answer should be equal to 97,100. Yes, yes, well done, Deidrika. That's you, Deidrika, right?
Yes, sir.
Well done, well done. All right, Carmen, it making sense to you?
Yes, sir.
Kathy Lee, it making sense as well?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. So since we get it now, And since we understand it, now it's time to move on to standard form. Cool. We're going to move on to standard form. That's what we'll call it, guys. The last thing we're gonna do now is called standard form. So there are 3 topics we did today. Well, we did one last class, but this last topic, guys, is called standard form. Now, straight up, guys, I'm just gonna tell you the truth. It's weird. It's a weird one. It's a weird one, you know. It will have you feeling this way, like, it's a little weird. But let's talk about it same way. It's easy though. It's very easy to me when you understand. But let me just explain it. Okay, let's do. So decimals, we're still doing decimals, guys. Decimals covers a good amount of stuff. But this is the last topic for decimal operations, called standard form, right? Okay, so let me just explain it, guys. What is standard form? What's the reason for standard form? Well, guys, basically what standard form is, it's literally just trying to put a number between 1 and 10. So any number you think of in the world, guys, you're gonna put the number between 1 and 10. It's weird, but let me just show you what I mean. But don't worry, guys, it's easy. We're gonna do it. So let's say I have 10,500. Yes, $10,500, right? $10,500. That's it, 10,500. And suppose I want to put this in standard form, guys, right? Remember, this is 10,500, but I need to put 10,500 between 1 and 10. How do I do that? Guys, I actually have to move the decimal place 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces to the left. That's how we do this, guys. And you're going to end up with 1.0500 multiplied by 10 to the 4. Why is it 4, guys? Because we moved 1, 2, 3, 4 places to the left. That's why it's 10 to the 4. All right, guys. I know it's weird. I know it's weird. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna go through a lot of them. Carmen, it making sense? Camille?
Yes, sir.
So
It's the
basically,
bomb.
guys, what this is about, what standard form is about.
Yes, sir, I'm looking at it.
Yes. So what standard form is about, guys, it's about moving a decimal place. So you always move the decimal place to the point where the number is between 1 and 10. So anytime you have a question, guys, majority of the time, you just move the decimal place to here. Let me do another question for you. So let me do another question for you guys. Suppose you have 19,784 and you want to write this in standard form, right? Same situation, we're going to move the place 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to get 1.9784 times 10 to the 4. Making sense, Carmen?
Sure.
Kind of weird, don't it, Camille? A little weird. Deidrika, weird?
Sir.
A little weird, don't it? A little weird. Let me do 2 more. Let me clear the top here and the 2 more. Standard form, guys. That's what we'll call it, standard form. So guys, suppose I had 106,598.11. And I need to put the number between 1 and 10. Remember, guys, we always need to put the point here. So we're gonna move this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places. 5 places to the left, and you're going to end up with 1.06598111. And because you moved it 5 places to the left, it's times 10 to the 5. Make sense, guys?
10 to the 5.
Yes, because you moved it 5 places to the left. Let me do another one now. Guys, congratulations, all of you guys. You're a millionaire. Suppose you have $1,775,890.25. And same thing, suppose you wanted to put this number between 1 and 10. Remember, guys, we need to put the point here, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to get 1.775
1.7975 890 0.25 to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, sir.
6. Let's do it one more time. 1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4, 5,
5,
6.
6. 10 to the 6. Cool. So guys,
Yeah.
you ever hear anybody say 6 digits? You ever hear that before?
Yes, sir.
You ever hear somebody say, I'm a 6-digit man, I'm a 7-digit person?
Yeah.
The reason why is because usually $1 million has 6 zeros. Am I right?
Okay, sir.
That's why people say 6 digits. That's why people say 7 digits, because 6 and 7 is in the millions. Make sense? Let's
Yes,
give you
sir.
an example. Let's give you an
Okay, sir.
example. Okay. So I think these are good examples. Let's do some more. Let's do some more for ourselves, right? I want to do as many examples so that we can get it. And also, guys, I want to explain it to you more about why we're doing this. Like, you're probably wondering, why the heck we're doing this? That's how I would feel. I'd say, oh, what's the reason for this, right? Yeah, what's the reason for this? And let me just explain the reason, guys. And I'm going to explain the reason to you now. So guys, maybe people here want to become a nurse. Maybe you want to become an accountant, right? Maybe you want to become an accountant, for example. These are some professions. So guys, if you're a nurse, it would be good to know this as a nurse. I'm not going to lie, because there's some dosages that are very, very small that you have to give patients. So let me give you an example. Suppose the dosage you need to give the patient is 0.000000000006178. That's a good example. And as an accountant now, suppose you're an accountant, Carmen, suppose you become an accountant, right? And you say to yourself, you have, suppose you're doing an accountant, you're doing an audit for NCB, maybe you're working at a NCB or you're working at a bank now because you're an accountant, and you have a big balance, meaning $14 billion, right? So this is what $14 billion looks like, guys, in terms of numbers. This is 14,789,868,712, right? And suppose this is the balance on the balance sheet for Carmen, right? Because Carmen is an accountant now, and this is the balance on our balance sheet. And she need to round this up or round it down. These are the reasons, guys, why you need standard form. Because some of these numbers, somebody really making too much noise. Sorry, guys. Yes, some of these numbers, guys, are simply just too big or too small to write. Does that make sense? Especially if you plan to do chemistry, guys, which is why I said the nurse is really important, right? Because suppose you plan to give somebody a dosage with this amount, this small, meaning this amount of Panadol or this amount of whatever the case is, this amount of whatever the case is. Yes. So yes, suppose you plan to give them this amount of Panadol, right? Then you kind of need a number other than this number. It's just too big. You understand what I mean, guys? Same thing with this $1 billion number as well. It's kind of too big, especially for science reasons. It's too big. And guys, their numbers way bigger than this, you know. Their numbers way bigger than this. Seriously, way bigger. These are, this one, the first one is a very small number, and the other one is a very big number, but their numbers way bigger than this. So that's why we need to do it. That's why we need this thing. So let me just do this big number down here as an example. And yes, let's do the example. So we're using the $14 billion number that that Carmen was working with. And we're going to move this to here. Because remember, guys, we always need the number to be between 1 and 10. So we're going to move it there. So watch, we're going to move it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool? Yes, 10. So the answer is 1.478986871225 times 10 to the 10. And this is the answer. Cool? But I'm just showing you guys, you're not gonna get something so difficult in the exam, believe me. But I'm just showing you guys why we really need to use this. We really need it, especially for science. Any physics majors or any chemistry majors, biology, you're gonna need these. You're going to need to put things in this
Excuse
form.
me, sir. Can you give me an example about the nurse one?
About the nurse one? All right, cool. So let's do the nurse one now. Let's do the nurse one. But before we move to the nurse one though, let's do some examples. Let's do some examples, guys. We need to practice a bit. So 3 examples, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. So the first one, suppose we have 10,561. I want this in standard form, right? In standard form. Right, in standard form. So write the first question here in standard form, guys. Suppose we have 171,896. Write this in standard form as well, guys. And the last one, suppose we have 2,598,124. And write this in standard form. Write the 3 of them in standard form, guys. Cool.
So the last one is a bit hard.
The last one is a little hard. You want me to help you guys? Anybody? Deidre, you need some help?
Sir.
Carmen, you need some help? Camille, Kathy Lee?
Not yet, sir.
Not yet? All right, so let me do one over here. I'm gonna do another one over here, guys, just as an example. So 4,985,650. So I'm gonna do this one as an example, okay? So let's say I'm doing this one as an example now, guys. And remember, I need to put the number between 1 and 10. So the point is always here, guys, after the last number. And I need to put the point here, right? In front of the 4, because that would be 4.9. That 4.9 is between 1 and 10. So we're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And we're going to say the answer for that one would be 4.985650 times 10 to the 6. Make sense, guys?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool, cool.
I'm finished, sir.
All right, good, good. So everybody ready? Everybody ready, guys? Carmen, you ready? Camille, you ready? Deidrika?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Kathy Lee, you ready, guys? I think we should be ready now, man. I think we can manage this one now, man. So let's do it together. Simple thing.
Yes,
So
sir.
we're going to move the point 1, 2, 3,
3,
4.
4.
So we should get 1.05
1.0561
times 10 to the 4th.
times 10 to the 4th power.
Yes, yes. Well done, well done. Well done, guys. Well done. I love it. And then the next one now, guys, it's going to be 1, 2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5.
5.
So it's going to be 1.71
1.71.869 1.71869 times 10 to the 5th power.
Yes,
power.
yes, yes, yes. And then the last one, guys, it's a million, right? So
Yes.
6 digits, remember,
So it's
Yes, sir.
right?
So
And then
2,
same thing, 1,
1,
2,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. So this would be
Yes.
2.598.
2.598
1, 2, 4.
1,
1, 2,
1, 2,
4
4 times 10 to the 6th power, sir.
10 to the
Yes,
6.
yes. Well done, guys. Yes, well done.
Sir, I'm getting big.
Yes, yes, yes. Nice, good. You're encouraging yourself, which is good. I really like that. I love the behavior. You really have to encourage yourself, you know, guys. Like, believe me, yo, you have to encourage yourself, especially in a time like this. When do you need hope and faith? If anybody was missing hope and faith, guys, you need it now. You know, you need it now. In this type of time, you need to have hope and you need to have faith. Cool. You really need it. Find it in any way you can. Find it in any way you can. So guys, so we're really doing good here. Doing good. But the last thing I'm going to do before I go, guys, the last thing I'm going to do before I go is it's a different situation, guys. We did it one way. There's another way that we need to do it. Cool, guys. And I'm going to explain that one last way before we go, because I notice you guys are getting it. So it's still standard form, guys, but it's the other way. So there are 2 ways. The first way was when you have a big number, 2, 5, 6, 0, 0, 0, 0. Right. So 2, 5, 6, 0, 0, 0. So this is the first way, guys. The big number. If you have a big number, you move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places to the left, right? And you end up with 2.56 times 10 to the 6. But suppose you have a small number, guys. Remember the nurse example I was trying to use? It's back to the nurse example, guys, I was using. Suppose you have a small number, 0.00000788126. Suppose you have this, guys. And as I said, guys, in nursing and in the doctoral profession, sometimes patients need a very small dose, not a large dose, you know, small dose, right? Especially people who do chemistry, anything related to the doctoral or pharmaceutical profession. If you want to be a pharmacist one day, guys, right? This is a good example of why we need these numbers. Cool. So so for this small number now, guys, it's pretty much the same way. We need to move the point here because we need a number between 1 and 10, right? We need the number to be between 1 and 10. So if we move the point to 7.8, that's between 1 and 10, don't it? 7.8 is between 1 and 10. So I have to move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 places to the left. I mean, places to the right. And the answer would be 7.8126 times 10 to the negative 7. So you notice, guys, this was positive 6 because it was a big number. Because it's a small number, it's negative 7. Make sense, guys?
Sir, you take it from a different angle now. It's negative on the top. You use negative on the top. On the power.
Yes. So let me put it in blue. So when you're going to the right, guys, when you're going to the right, well, let me put it in blue. Sorry, let me rub it out. When you're going to the right, it's negative. Cool. If you're going to the, let me make this another color. Let me make this red. If you're going to the left, guys, if you're going to the left, it's positive. Cool. So if you're moving it to the left, you know it's gonna be a positive number. If you're moving it to the right, you know it's gonna be a negative number. You understand? Make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, so that's how we go, guys. So since I gave this second example, guys, let me just leave this example here, and then I want to do 3. I want to do 3 of them, guys, like this example. So let's just do 3 of them. So 1, suppose I have 0.0000 6142, and then suppose I have 0.007813, and then suppose I have 0.071. Well, let's use 61617. Let's put these guys in standard form, but this time, guys, we're moving it to the right. Remember? So it's going to become negative. It's gonna be negative. Cool. To the right means negative. Hey, Danisha, how are you? You with me? Are you with me, Danisha? You with me, Danisha? Are you there? All right. Yes. All right, Danisha. So can you just send me your telephone number? I'm not sure if I have your contact number. Are you in the group already?
Finish, sir.
Finish.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. So that was you, Kathy Lee. Well done. Well done, Kathy Lee. Big up yourself, Kathy. You're doing great.
Sir, is the same procedure, although there's no point at the end in these 3?
Yes, it's the same procedure, but the only thing is you're moving the point to the right now. That's the only difference. You're moving the point to the right, and you always move it here, guys. You always move it to the place where the number is between. Sorry. You move it to the place where the number is between 1 and 10. All right. That's where you move it to. Okay. So yes, so you're gonna move the point, guys, and you move it to between, the number has to be between 1 and 10.
Finish, sir.
All right, and that's Carmen. Oh no, that's Deidre. That's Deidre. That's Deidre. That's Deidre Kadon.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. So guys, almost here. So we're laying the bricks, guys. We're laying the bricks.
Finish, sir.
All right. Okay, cool. So it seems like everybody, man, I hear Carmen say, oh, a while ago. I hear
hope I
Carmen
got
say,
that, sir.
oh.
Yes,
Carmen
sir.
say, oh, so you know, Carmen tired. Carmen put in the work today, you know? So, and that's the thing, guys. Yo, guys, believe me.
They're doing me like my boss, sir. Sometimes I can't wait for work to finish.
Oh,
Like
I
a
get you, man.
plunger.
I understand. I'm so sorry, guys. I hope it's not that annoying, but truth is, guys, we're
It's
getting the work done.
for our good, sir. It's for our
Yes,
good.
it's for good. It's for a good cause. We're not doing this for no reason, guys. And as I said, guys, ask me about anything, you know. I really try to expose myself as much as I can to my students. I want the best for you guys, you know. I really do want the best for you guys. I want to see some of you guys become registered nurses. I want to see you guys become accountants. I want to see you guys become lawyers, CEOs. I want to see you guys do well in life. Very well. So message me, you know, talk to me anytime. I'm always available. And let's do these 3 questions though. So let's move this over, guys. We'll have to move this to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 places. So we're going to get 6.142 times 10 to the negative 5. Cool. All right, guys. Then the next one
Yes,
now,
sir.
it's going to be 1, 2,
sir.
3, right? 1, 2, 3 places. And you're going to get 7.813, which is
the negative
times 10
5.
to the negative
5.
1, 2, 3. 3.
Three, sir.
Yeah,
Oh.
3. Because it's 1, 2, 3 spaces, right? We just need to move it 3 spaces to the right.
Okay.
Cool. And then the last one now, guys, is going to be 1, 2.
Cool.
6.17 times 10 to the negative 2. Cool. Make sense, guys?
Yes, sir.
So this was pretty good. Pretty good. Carmen, it was okay. Manageable.
Yes, sir.
Next class will build on it, right?
Yes, sir.
Deidrika, same thing. Next class will build on it.
Oh, Jesus.
Sir.
All right.
Sir.
Kathy Lee, how about you? How you feeling? Good?
I'm good.
Camille, how you feeling? Good?
Yes, sir.
All right. So guys, we finished class today. We finished class. We'll finish class, guys. I think we're doing great. I think we're doing wonderful, to be honest. We did very well today. Guys, I sent you some homework already. But before the class finished, guys, I told you guys I'm giving out a prize for my classes. So I'm actually going to give Kathy Lee a prize. I think she was really attentive. And I think she worked out all of the questions fairly quickly. I really liked her behavior today in class. Carmen, I love the behavior too. Your behavior too. Deidrika, I loved it. But I have to give somebody a prize. And I really think Kathy Lee deserves a prize today. So Kathy Lee is the winner for today. So I'm gonna give you $200 credit, Kathy Lee. I'll send it to your number. Cool. But as I said, guys, we need something to motivate us. You know, we really do. And that's the prize for today. My other students, I give a lot of different types of prizes. Headphones. I'm actually buying one of my students a Bible this weekend. I thought that was a very interesting prize that she asked for. Well, you guys are adults still, but truth is, adults still deserve prizes as well, don't it? You guys still deserve something to look forward to, just like a child. You guys are not any different or less important than the kids, right? I think you guys are just as important. So it's really important to have something to look forward to. It's very important, guys. When you wake up in the morning, you have to have a reason to rise, don't? And you say, thank you, God. Thank you for protecting me, my family, my children. I don't have any children yet, but when the time come, you know. Yes, so I'm gonna give Kathy Lee $200 credit. And guys, we did really well today. I really love the reception. And I'm just going to take a short look at the homework. Remember to do your homework. I already sent the homework into the group. And these are actually the questions for homework. It's not too much. And they're gonna ask you the same thing. Calculate these, which is just some adding and subtracting, multiplying. Can use your calculator for those. It says exactly. Exactly means just work it out. 2 decimal places, 2 significant figures, standard form. So it gives you everything we did today. You get to practice for homework. Cool. And then we'll go through the homework next class. All right, guys.
Okay, sir.
All right, guys. So stay safe. God bless.
You too.
Yes, stay safe and God bless, guys. Remember, I can and I will. Yes, guys, I can and I will. Remember that. I can and I will, guys. Please remember, there's nothing you cannot do. Keep yourself motivated, guys. I'll definitely talk to you guys in more detail later on, and I'll see you on Sunday. Cool, Sunday at 6 p.m. All right, guys.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
All right, guys.
Take care, sir.
Take care, guys. I'll see you guys later. Cool.